there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome. This is your daily reading for Wednesday, March 26th. Leo, this is your channel. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and let's get started into it with a number and see what number Spirit is highlighting for you for the day, Leo. And your number is 1212. With I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. All right, Leo, some of you born on the 12th, doesn't have to be, it's just the energy. If you have not already been seeing a combination of the number 1 and the number 2, you definitely will start to see it now coming through with 1212. When I am focused comes in, this is a strong indication that there could be something that comes up today or of the day of the 26th, time is fluid, that has a potential to distract you. So you're receiving a reminder to stay focused. Your angels are on the journey with you, helping you turn your dreams into what you are making them out of. So also with this card, the energy of 12 is like a completion energy. So some of you have been very focused on something for a while and you are getting towards reaching the goal. Let's see what angel is with you. We have the card number 7, the angel of communication. All right, so we are in Mercury retrograde at the moment. So there could be an emphasis on reflecting how you communicate, how you approach people, the way you communicate your thoughts and feelings, as well as how other people communicate with you. There could be a very strong indication of a talk that could be occurring. You're getting a lot of emphasis around talks this week here, Leo. So I would pay attention to who reaches out to you. That could very much happen. You may get a lot of messages this week, around the day, whether they're phone calls or emails or text messages. There could be things that you receive messages out of nowhere that do have the potential to distract you. You know, like say you're about to sit down and do something, you get a phone call and now you've been on the phone for an hour. That's the type of energy that I feel. And then you were supposed to go to ShopRite and now you're a little bit late on running your errands. Things like that. So stay focused as best as you possibly can because there could be some sort of communication, messages, or reach outs that have the potential to distract you today. So let's see what else you have coming through with the fortune is wish. Your heart's desire is ready to come true. Beautiful. All right. So when this card comes through, there is a very strong indication that there is a very specific dream. There is a very specific wish. There is a very specific goal you've been asking the universe for. Some of you, this wish is granted through communication. Some of you have a very strong wish connected to hearing something or knowing something or speaking about something. So pay attention. I always bring up the fact that this person has red nails when this card comes through. So I would pay attention to red nails. If you have red nails or someone around you has red nails, pay attention. So let's see what else you got going on from the Quantum Oracle here for the day, Leo. All right, let's see. The Quantum Oracle is giving you the energy of Dark Thoughts, Consciousness card number 3. All right, so it does look like there is a very strong connection to overthinking, whatever this wish is. So, whatever you have been thinking, maybe worst case scenario for, or not the most positive about, there's going to be a change to this energy. You have dark thoughts with the People card, with the loving woman. And she got red hair and a dog. So it does look like, you know, I get the energy where somebody might speak life into you, speak love into you as well. You do have a very loving feminine energy around you, whether they're a sister, a mother, a friend. It looks like someone's going to help you get out of your head today. So pay attention on who or where or what this person could be doing. Some of you, this person even symbolizes that individual. All right, let's see what Metatron has here for you, and then we'll get out your theme cards here. Spirit, this is for Leo. All right, you have flippers. Wow, you have a family card with circles of life. So some of you may be visiting family or feel the need to visit family. Wow, look at this. Transformation, light and dark. So you are going through a transformative time. It looks like through a conversation. A lot of you are really changing the way that you conversate, changing the way that you speak. And that happens throughout life. You know, your tone changes, your vocabulary expands or digresses, you know. Sometimes when we don't stimulate that part of our brain, our vocabulary gets very basic. So a lot of you, there is some sort of transformation through talking, through communicating, speaking life into yourself, life into other people. And underneath this dark thoughts, we have inner child with hear and know me. So there could have been certain things that you grew up with. I hear yelling in my head right away. Okay, give me a second. Hold on, it's coming in fast. Some of you may have grown up around a very loud household or a very like screaming, yelling household, and or totally backwards. A very silent household. One where you didn't feel courageous or confident enough to speak or say how you feel. So one or the other. There was some inner child conditioning that happened to you here that you are reconditioning. And hey, Mercury, everyone's so scared of Mercury retrograde. I have no idea why. Because, you know, before we were all into astrology, Mercury goes retrograde pretty often. All right. So, you know, when we weren't really paying attention to this stuff, there wasn't that like fear with it. So let's take this message to recondition our fear around Mercury retrograde, because it looks like this retrograde is really helping you realize where certain ways of receiving communication and or communicating yourself has been conditioned from when you were a child, and reconditioning that. That's what Mercury retrograde is going to help you do. Transform. You know, some of you may have been like, why do I get annoyed so easily? Why do I have an attitude so easily? Why do I get moody so easily? Some of you may definitely be going through the process of reconditioning that and realizing where in your family dynamic that was instilled inside of you to maybe yell or to not say anything at all. You're going to find that middle ground here. And I really love this type of energy for you, because there are those very simple things that are very deep rooted in our energy, that just these simple movements, just these simple transformations and changes really do move the energy, really do bring you wishes and prayers answered. So first card out is Master with the Devil. I am not surprised seeing this card. This is exactly the energy you're transforming out of. All of the belief system where you felt like you couldn't say anything, you couldn't speak up for yourself, or the belief system that you felt like you had to be louder than another person to be heard. I can literally hear people yelling, and I can see them yelling in my head. And I'm like trying to move on from that image, but it's just still there. We have Move with the Chariot. There it is. Beautiful. Some of you may hear something about a relocation. It may not even be that has to do with you. You may hear that another person is moving. It could have to do with you for some of you. And you also have Refusing to See with the Two of Swords. So some of you watching this reading, you're going to make sense out of something. Some of you watching this reading, you're like, oh crap. I didn't realize that that's why I communicate that way. There is going to be a big change here in your approach and your energy in conversing. Whether that's a word or not, y'all, you know I make up words. All right, here we go. Honestly, I don't really have to tell you guys that. It's the other channel that be coming at me. My other channel, they be like, you said that wrong. I'm like, I know. Okay. Continuing on. All right, you have one card flying through for the devil. There it is. Let's go with death. Yep, there's a transformation. There's the rebirth. Wow. So you are transforming something that's been deep. Something that was probably through the ages of like 1 to like maybe like 7 years old. You have like double energy of the number 7 here. Let's clarify this. On the Chariot, we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Because some of you that may have actually conditioned how you show love and how you show up for yourself as well. And on the Two of Swords, we have the Nine of Cups. You don't see it. You don't see it. But you have a wish fulfillment. There it is. The Nine of Cups. You see that treasure chest down there? This card is not seeing. See? Refusing to see. Yeah. So, you have a wish fulfillment. Ooh, I love that you got the wish and you got the Nine of Cups. Okay. Your advice is the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. Shine on, Leo. Be heard in a new way. You know, hold on. I got something. Outcome, Ten of Pentacles. Damn. There is a conditioning that happened to you through a family dynamic, through a home dynamic that is getting reinvented. Some of you, your home life is transforming in some way, shape, or form. Whether with a child coming in, a new pet coming in, a move, you know, you could be moving into a new house with family. Maybe your family's moving away from you or closer to you. There's something here that is being healed that has been instilled in your energy for a really long time. And that's exactly what I was going to say when the Queen of Wands came through. Male or female does not matter. Some of you, you have no idea why you cannot break past the energy of putting yourself out there. At one point in time in your life, you were probably silenced. Or someone in the journey made you feel like your voice or what you had to say wasn't that important. You're turning that around now. Because what you have to say is important. And the way that you say it is also just as important. So learn from those times. Learning from these energies. Let's clarify these 3 positions here. I really like this. I really do. Let's see. Clarify the Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, please. And it could very much be that there is a very loving feminine energy around you that is helping you through this. Nine of Cups to the Ace of Swords. Damn. Angel of communication. There it is. The new information, the better way of conversing, the healing out of the mind. You know, whatever you're coming out of mentally, this may have been a belief system for a long time. Queen of Wands with your advice. Knight of Wands. There you go. Double fire energy. Live your life. Be excited. You know, Leo, those people that told you that you were too much, let them go. Let them flow. Be too much. Be extra. You know? You should see my readings. When I first started reading, my voice was so softer. I had like my customer service voice on. Now I do readings and talk in the way that I normally talk. So some of you, that is a connection to this. 10 of Pentacles as your outcome with the Sun. Oh my gosh, this is an amazing reading. Beautiful wish fulfillment. Beautiful positive energy and beautiful release and transformation of something that was holding you back since you were very young. It doesn't matter how old you are now. You could be 75 and you're watching this and you are finally healing this part of yourself. Healing never stops. But there is a beautiful positive shift. And you know, some of you, you may be actually like adding things into your home. like I said, if like you have a new child or something along those lines, that's your moment to heal. You know, a lot of the times when you grew up with like a father figure, a mother figure that like wasn't the greatest, or there was just certain things that they did and you're like, ooh, I'm not going to do that to my kid when I have one. You may be finally getting that moment where you do have that opportunity to recondition a way you were raised through you nurturing something, as in a child, yourself, a partner, an animal, a garden. You know, some of you, I was so random because I could see like a field of flowers. Some of you watched people neglect their produce or their garden. You were surrounded by like unalived plants, and then you get a plant and you're like, I'm going to treat you better than my mom treated her plant when she was growing up. It could be anything. So really think about it. This Mercury retrograde is actually going to help you do it too. What a reading, Leo. The readings are getting like uniquely specific. I'm not sure exactly why. We are in eclipse season. You are going to get your eclipse weekend reading this weekend. So get ready for that. We have an Aries eclipse, and y'all know how I feel about fire sign eclipse. And if you don't know how I feel about them, then you may have just not watched that reading that I was talking about it. Anyways, don't worry. Y'all going to get a weekend / eclipse reading in combo this Friday. It should be very interesting what you get. All right, in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, Leo, here we have Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Cancer. So, your ending oracle from the the oracle of the 7 energies is, a powerful move. I felt it. And you have the word move here as well, right underneath. Oh my goodness. Some of you, there's something with the number 15. This is card number 15. All right, here we go. A powerful move. The time for rest is over. Change is in the air. This is a powerful time when deliberate action is needed to move your intentions out of the realm of thought and into the material, from ideas into action. How do you approach your relationship to the invisible world as it influences the visible? Pause. That's actually a good point there, card. How do you talk to your spirit guides? How do you talk to the quote-unquote spirit, universe, or God you believe in? Are you constantly like saying, why you never given me anything? Or are you grateful? What's your relationship in terms of communication with the other side? Do you recognize yourself as unique, whole, and worthy being who has a special place in the world, whose offerings are valuable, and whose life has meaning? You are a mighty co-creator, so step into that power and see your intentions manifest in the world. Real positive change is possible when you make choices from an authentic sense of self and take a conscious step towards your dreams. Take steps towards your intended experience. Start first with the way you think. Let curiosity be the focus now, and display a willingness to discover new things instead of confirming your past expectations. Be open, be clear about your motives and desires, and set your intention. Then step into the magic just waiting for you to claim it. Traveling, moving, flowing, flying. Whatever describes the changes in your life, know that these are called for now. Act with thoughtfulness and awareness, and remember to be true to yourself. What is called for now is doing the things that need to be done, and all will be better than well. What an exciting time indeed. Yes, and that is why your advice is these action-oriented cards. Wow, Leo, what a beautiful reading. And you know what's so crazy too, is I've had this like melody going on in the background. I don't know if you could hear it throughout the reading, but I literally just realized that I left it on. I have like the little like relaxing cat music on for the cat, and I just realized that I forgot to pause it for this whole reading. So that's fun. Sorry about that if you heard a random melody in the background. I will make sure I turn it off next time. But thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell, and like this video if you had not already. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all soon. Bye now.